Look at, they've got skirts in the tubes. Got him.
Got a clam. Got a clam? Does that count?
Here we are. Well, he inhaled it. If you're in Walmart and you're in a pinch, just buy something else. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back and we are at the old Walmart. Here to do a challenge today. The challenge, Chris.
Yeah.
We gotta get weird.
Get weird?
I mean, I know things are already weird enough. I mean, coronavirus going around.
Violating the social distance.
That's correct. That's weird. So we got to get weird today. We've got to go pick 5 of the weirdest baits we can find in Walmart. If you're down for that, go ahead and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button because there may be a giveaway here. Hit the ding dong notifications and I'll explain why you need to hit the ding dong notifications later because that's going to help you be entered for this giveaway. Chris, you ready to get weird?
Let's do it.
Let's get weird. All right, guys, so let's hit the aisle and see if we can find some of those the craziest soft plastics we can find. So our goal is to find like 5 packs, and Chris is behind the camera. Say hello, Chris.
What's up, guys?
So he's gonna help me finish this challenge whenever we get to the water, and we just need to find basically this section right here. We need to find some crazy soft plastics. All right, so I'm thinking, obviously we need some crazy colors. Crazy colors are gonna be part of it. I know this bait catches fish, but what about this color? What about a solid white trickworm? I think a solid white trickworm is definitely interesting. I know bubblegum catches them pretty good. We could do a bubblegum fluke, we may do that. They also have a solid white lizard. Chris, what do you think, solid white lizard or trickworm?
I think both of them be tough this time of year.
Well, what do you think though? Which one do you think we go with?
Trickworm. Let's
go with the trickworm. That's number 1. We got 4 more to go. All right, so it's not cheap, but another bait that really grabs my attention has to be these Tight Lines UV. And so they're like $7, but let's look at these things. Let me show you what these things look like. So not only are they infused with UV powder, look at, they've got skirts in the tubes. I want to try these. It's even got a rattle in it.
Very cool.
It's got a rattle in there. So do you want to do this hybrid crawl color? It's like a purple crawl.
Sure. Or
do you want to do, well, green pumpkin's not really out there. We've got black and blue, we also got watermelon.
Let's go purple.
I think we do purple, that's crazy. I like the way you're thinking, that's crazy. This one definitely grabs my attention. Chris, we're gonna have to buy 2 of these because I want you to have one and me to have one.
Okay.
And just FYI, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the ding dong notifications because we may be giving these away, but we'll announce it in the next video. So if you don't have those ding dong notifications on, you're gonna miss the next video. So Chris, I wanna buy one of these.
Okay.
Because these look freaking nuts. It's got like a spinner on it. It's got hooks with the line through it. I mean, it's by Cream. It's weird. It's just weird. I've never seen anything like that with like a little paddle on the front. I mean, that's just nuts. So
what color options are you gonna go with?
I kind of like this one. What do you think of this one? So it's red, but it fades into like a white. What do you think of that?
It's pretty crazy.
All right, we're gonna grab 2 of those. Done. What is that, 3 baits? We've got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. We gotta find some crazy looking baits. All right, so for the next ones, I think we're gonna have to go with a Strike King Senko. I mean, look at these. I've made some swirl patterns, but this is like got 3 different colors in it. We got orange, we got yellow, we got black. It's called Sweet Tater Pie. And that just sounds crazy. So we're gonna do
Alabama-ish too.
Sweet Tater Pie, yeah, absolutely. There's bait number 4. So we got 1 more to go. All right, so last but not least, we're going back over to Zoom. And listen, you can't go crazy without bubblegum. I know bubblegum catches a lot of fish, but let's be honest, it's a crazy color. So we're not gonna put it on a worm though. We're gonna do the bubblegum trick, or the fluke. So the bubblegum fluke is what we're gonna go, the salty super fluke. Chris, we got 5 crazy baits here.
Sounds like a plan.
You ready to hit the water?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. I just wanted to see you in your natural habitat. Today we're getting weird is what we're doing this afternoon. We're on a heavily pressured lake right now. There's like boats after boats after boats on this lake. But what we've noticed is they're hitting soft plastics, which is perfect for what we're about to do. Fish are jumping on bed. We've got a lot of fish that are nosing down on stuff. The only problem is we've got some very weird baits. So let's take a gander at what we've got. So this one probably is going to be pretty difficult. It's the weird one. That's probably the weirdest one we have. So we've got 2 of those, one for each of us. We've got a big old thing of big white trickworm, which that actually probably will work for bedfish. We've got these crawls, I think those will work, but they're like the UV crawls with the little skirts on them. Those are different. We've got a very like tri-colored stick bait called sweet tater pie. And then we've got the bubblegum super flukes. So we went with weird. We went with things that were different and odd. Chris, let's get to tying and going, man. Let's get to fishing. We got to get 5 fish in the boat, one on each of these things. So hang tight and well, I guess jump on me and Chris's chest. As weird as that sounds. Starting out with the crawl, so that's what I'm starting with. And the little, I'll show you the white worm. I've got it rigged up on a shaky head, and it actually looks pretty darn good. So I'll see if we can get bit on these. Hold on now. Nope, missed him. He just had the tails. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man. Don't know what part he had, but he did not have the part I needed him to have, which was the hook. Can't believe I missed that fish. I mean, it's a solid bite. I let him flip it. I felt him flipping it.
What'd I catch out here? Caught a clam. You want a clam? Does that count?
No. Don't count.
Why? So look, it's on the hook. He bit it.
I got a fish on. Got him. Got him. Got him on the crawl. Got him, sir. You weren't getting off that time. All right, 2 bites on the crawl. It only took me 2 times. Look how short and fat that fish is. Whew. Awesome, awesome little fish on the crawl. All right, let's move on to the shaky head now. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Whew. Gave me a little splash on the way out. Up next, white finesse worm on a shaky head. I think it is gonna be money. I think it's gonna look delicious. They're gonna be able to see it from a mile away. Yikes. That crawl is just so big, I wanted him to take it. Oh yeah, I know. I knew he had it on. I just didn't know how long he had had it. I may have a fish on right now. Getting out of bird's nest. Getting out of bird's nest, really, literally the next cast on that shaky head. The next cast. Trying to get out of bird's nest. Ended up catching this fish. Guys, what a crazy, he's missing an eye. Look at that. He's a one-eyed Willie right there. On the white worm right there. Look, that was the very next cast. The very next cast. I just let it sit there while I was getting out of bird's nest. So that's a white trick worm on the Ketchco excavator, a little shaky head hook. If you want to go pick that up, you can pick that up at Shop Carl's. Man, buddy. Thanks for the dance too. Woo! Yes. It's time to get really weird. And the UV thing, that was weird with the skirts and the thing. The little shaky thing in there. That was like 2 minutes. So now we gotta figure out what the heck we're doing with our lives. So I'm gonna put this in the middle of the video. Yeah, I'm already on this one, so you're probably watching like me change into a trick worm or something. I don't know. Or just after the trick worm, probably. And here's what you need to do. I need you to, number 1, like the video. Number 2, go ahead and look at the subscribe button. If the subscribe button is not gray, if it is red, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. And hit the ding dong notifications as well, because the ding dong notifications are going to notify you when I release a new video. And that is how I'm going to give away these baits. In the next video, the next produced video, not live stream, produced video, I'm going to have in the description who won. So what I need you to do, the last thing, how I'm gonna pick who won, obviously liked and subscribed. You need to get in the comments and you need to do hashtag weird worm, hashtag weird worm, and tell me what is the weirdest bait you've ever caught a fish on. Just get in the comments, hashtag weird worm, and tell me the weirdest thing you've ever caught a fish on. This may take the cake today, because this is strange. Got an idea. Throw me the pink worm, or the pink little, I'm actually gonna put that on a shaky head. Chris has got it on a Texas rig right now. Just, again, 2 different ways to fish it. I think on a shaky head too, though, that little fluke tail with it just popping like that. I think that might work. Because I feel like we're in the juice right now, so I want to take advantage. Oh, here we are. On the little super fluke shaky head. Thought that was going to be a good move. Look how he inhaled that.
There we go, baby. Whew.
All right, whew. There's a little shaky head worm, or a shaky head with the little pink worm. We got a boom. Look at that. Boom. Double, double. So we've only got 1 more to go. Yes. Getting on them. Let's see if I can get a release on this guy to show y'all he did swim away. Swam away. So here we go with this crazy thing. Luckily, we kind of got it in a somewhat natural color there. Red, feeding into whatever. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying there because it's really not natural. Nothing about this is natural. The very weird bait left. Me and Chris literally doubled up there to make this a 1-fish game. We just need 1 fish. So we're double dutying this very non-weedless thing. How often have we doubled up? We have not doubled up many times. We fished a lot together to not double up as much as you'd think we would have. Oh, hang on. Oh, I got you. On that back hook. On the back one. Look at him, barely hooked. Look at him, he's barely hooked. Barely. Hook went through. You can see it, it's translucent. It's not even through his lip. Man, on the crazy bait. Well, guys, he's the smallest one of the day. You can tell he's been fanning. Look at his tail. It's all. The smallest one. You did catch a brim. I did. This is the brim. You're right. I caught a brim. Man. All right. I'm gonna let this guy go on the crazy worm. Thanks, buddy. Right back to the bed he was on. Yes. All right. I hope to never throw this thing again. Ever. Ever throw this thing again. If you're in Walmart and you're in a pinch, just buy something else. And it seems like it's only good for like one hookup, because the hook in the back came out.
Yeah, probably ripped the worm apart.
It did. The worm is like trash back here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for today's video. It definitely was weird. I mean, tell me that's not the weirdest stuff you've ever fished with in one setting.
Definitely the colors.
Yeah, the colors were for sure weird. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope maybe we showed you some different techniques. Like, I wanted to talk about the fluke, me putting it on the shaky head. It just makes sense. I don't know if anybody has ever rigged a super fluke like that, a split tail on a shaky head, but think about it. Those bass get really pissed off when things are on their bed, and if you think about it, they're trying to protect their eggs. So if you've got a super fluke, which looks like a fish, that's nosing down on one of their beds, they're thinking, hey, that thing's in there trying to eat my eggs, and they will destroy it. Think about that next time you're out there with some super flukes and you're trying to bed fish. Right at the same time, Chris got hit on the sweet pumpkin pie in that triple color, which was actually like a crawl color.
Is it sweet pumpkin or sweet tater pie?
Sweet tater pie.
Sweet
That's
tater.
right, tater pie. Sorry, we're from the South. It's the South. What am I talking about? they're gonna take away my south card, and then I'm gonna have to move up north, and I don't want that. Y'all got too much ice. If you wanna win those baits, I left it in the middle of the video. You need to watch the full video. I've told you guys before, I really need help from all of y'all of watching the video all the way through. It really helps the channel, as well as hitting the like button, leaving the comments below to enter to win, and if you haven't already, and that subscribe button is still gray, even after I said how to win the giveaway. It's just one click, people. Just go down there and click the red subscribe button, turn it gray, and if you would be so generous, hit the ding dong notification so you'll know when I drop a new video, and then you will know who won the baits, because I put them in the produced videos on the next one. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I really appreciate y'all watching the video. You know what y'all should have already done by now, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.